Good day, Cancer, and welcome to my channel. This is your quarterly reading for spring 2025. If you're new here, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope this reading resonates with you. There is a bonus to this reading on my Patreon, which you can find the link in the description below. So let's go ahead and jump in here and see what your affirmation for the week is. My nature is divine. I am a spiritual being. My nature is divine. I am a spiritual being. That is your affirmation. Universe speak. Spirits guide. What needs to be known? What lessons need to be learned? Ooh, the trump card. Nice. Very, very nice. The Jack of Clubs, Five of Diamonds, and the Lord of Value, King of Diamonds. Yeah, so your main energy is the Lord of Value. So most likely you are a self-made business person. Now that doesn't have to mean that you own some kind of big corporation or anything. That can just mean that you're self-employed. It could simply just mean that you're self-employed. So I mean, it can really be anything. Even like a DoorDash driver or something, or whatever. Just as long as it's something that you're self-employed with, that you have control over your hours, you have control over, paying your taxes or anything like that. And through your hard work, you will be successful at it. You will, be financially abundant at whatever it is that you do. So at the beginning of the season, here in April, you got the trump card: fame, fortune, absolute success. Now, even though this is at the beginning of the season, this goes on for all the cards here, and this card trumps all the cards. Like, it says that things are going to work out okay, financially and all that stuff. Fame, that just means that people are going to idolize you. They're going to look up to you for the things that you do. They're going to have that. You're going to have that rock star energy going on without being a real rock star. Fortune just means you're going to be fortunate, even though I see here at the end of the season there is some financial loss. But usually when this comes up, fortune is you're going to be doing all right. So I feel definitely this financial loss here at the end of the season. I don't think it's a big thing. I think maybe you might make it out to be a big thing, but I don't think it's a big thing. I think it's like something small, like a blown out tire or something, right? That you got to replace, something like that. That's how I feel about this. But I feel also that you yourself might inflate that and make it more than what it really is. But anyway, we'll get to that. But yeah, absolute success. You'll have absolute success in all that you do. Here in the middle of the season, take the risk. Yeah, whatever ideal or whatever you got going on inside your head, go for it. Definitely go for it. Just focus on it, prioritize, and all that stuff, and you'll be doing great. Especially here with the trump card, you're going to do great at whatever this is. But be careful. There is a player. There is a player at hand that is going to try to stop you from taking that risk, right? Now, this player can be anybody, and they're going to play you in a way where they're going to make you think that they're on your side. They're going to be like, oh, well, if you do this risk, said thing will happen. You'll have financial loss. Can be just as simple as that. You're going to lose out on finances, and that could be what it is. This taking the risk could be the financial loss that you have. Maybe you have to put money into this risk, and that'll be financial loss. But still, even so, uh, don't overthink or stress on the financial loss. Okay, it is going to be a struggle, but you will recover. You will recover all loss, right? Especially if you're the Lord of value, especially if you're taking a risk that is positive, right? You're going to definitely get this finances back. So don't overstress when you are financially lost, especially if you invested in something. That is definitely not a time to beat yourself up about finances, right? But this player, they're gonna, they'll probably antagonize that and be like, "See, I told you so." Blah blah blah. So be careful, what you take in from another person at this point in time, and don't let anybody stop you from going after what you want to go after. You are, after all, the king of value, or the lord of value. So you know what you're doing. I strongly believe that you know what you're doing, and you know what to do with your finances, but just stay calm when you don't have certain finances at the end of the season, right? Somewhere around, June and whatnot. Let's go ahead and see what the tarot cards have to say. Universe speak, spirits guide. What needs to be known? What lessons need to be learned? Oh, there's going to be the death of something. Something's going to die off. You see the king here. The king is dead, and death is riding on a horse. But also note that the sun is rising over here, right? And that's where he's going towards, is the sun. So even though something's dying off, now that can be a person. It can be. Recently, it just came up that it was a person for me, but it doesn't always have to be, and it usually isn't. It's usually the death of a relationship, the player, or a job, or something like that, right? It can even be like the death of a way of thinking. It can be simple as that, but something is going to die off. I really strongly believe it's this player. I really strongly believe that it's the player that's in your life, that I feel like is going to die off, and that's going to lead you to. I feel like the player has been holding you back. I don't think that this is the first time that the players try to hold you back or has held you back. I think they've done it before, and I think if not the death of the relationship, then the death of you caring what this player has to say, but either way, there is going to be the death, the end to something, but it's definitely a positive, right? It is a blessing, and usually we don't see that being a blessing, because, we've lost something. So we don't see it as a blessing. But whatever this is, if it's the player, they've been causing new problems, worry, nightmares, all that stuff. In the case of the player, holding you back from the things that you want to do in your life. So you will see eventually that this is a blessing, that this is dying off. So, yeah, pretty good reading here. I mean, your biggest issue really is the financial loss, but I'm telling you, I don't think it's as big of an issue as you're uh, uh, going to think it is at first, right? And you need to just calm down and realize that we all go through financial loss all the time. I'd say that every month, the financial loss card comes up for people at least one or two times in a month, right? Because we go through financial loss. So don't be stressing out on it so much. But there you go. I hope this resonated. I hope it helped in some way. If it did, hit that like button, and if you would, please comment, share, and subscribe. Also, remember there is a bonus to this reading on my Patreon, which you can find the link to this link in the description below. Blah. Anyway, I hope to see you back here next season. Until then, stay safe, stay mindful, and stay healthy.